Hi guys, I am Roger Ranger, a graduate of Nathan Hale High School, and today I'm going to teach you something that got me here to graduate, and that's solving one-step equations. Say it with me, solving one-step equations. Say that word again, equations. So guys, equations are very important in high school. In high school, in Algebra 1, in this class, you're going to learn how to solve equations, how to graph equations, how to use systems of equations. So equations are very, very important to make sure we reach our class goal of passing this class and being ACT college ready. Today, the first step, we're going to learn how to solve one-step equations. So from your warm-up, instead of using a box to solve equations, we can use a variable. Remember, a variable is a letter that represents an unknown number. So we have the problem 3 plus x equals 5. How do we solve that? So remember, an equation means that everything on this side of the equal sign equals that. So 3 plus some unknown number has to equal 5. So we start by working backwards. Our goal is to get this x, our variable, by itself. So to get that, I have to take this 3 away and move it over here to get this x by itself. So I have to do the inverse. I have to work backwards. So I have a positive 3 to make it equal 0. I have to subtract 3 from both sides. So 3 minus 3 equals 0. The golden rule of equations is that whatever equals you do to one side, you must do to the other side. So I'm subtract 3 here. I'm up 5 minus 3 equals 2. And what I have left on this side, I have an x right on x. So x equals 2. Are we correct? We're not. So let's go back in and plug in 2 for x and see if we're correct. So we have 3 plus 2 equals 5. Does 3 plus 2 equals 5? Yes, you are correct. It does. Great job. So x equals 2. That is our answer. So let's keep on. Let's keep going. What do you do when we multiply? So let's try a multiplying problem. So what we have here, let's erase this. So we have 9 times x equals 18. So again, 9 times some unknown number for our variable has to equal 18. So again, we have to work backwards to get our x by ourselves. So the opposite of multiply is to. Great, you're right. Bam. It's to divide. So I have to divide by 9. 9 divided by 9 is 1. So I have 1x here equals. What's our golden rule of solving equations? Do the same thing to each side. Divide by 9 here. So what's 18 divided by 9? Yes, it's 2. 2. So we found that x equals 2. We're not done. We have to go back and plug in this 2 to see if we're correct. So here, I'm going to replace x for 2 and see if we're correct. So we have 9 times 2 equals 18. Does that make a true statement? Does 9 times 2 equals 18? It is. So yes, x equals 2. That is our answer. Yay, we are getting so good at this. You're an expert. Let's try one more. Let's try a division problem. So, let's say that we have x divided by 3 equals 9. How do we solve that? So remember, we have some value of x divided by 3 equals 9. Remember, we learned that a fraction bar means to divide. What is the opposite of divide? Yay, you're right. It's to multiply. So we have to multiply by 3. Which leaves me with 1. So we have 1x equals. Our golden rule again is to do the same thing to both sides. So multiply by 3 here. And 9 times 3 equals. Yay, you're right. Ha ha ha. It's 27. So x equals 27. So let's go back in and check our answers. So plug in 27 for x and see if we're correct. So 27 divided by 3 equals, is that 9? Yes, it is 9. So we're correct. X equals 27. Great job, guys. So now, guys, you are well on your way to being a Nathan Hale graduate by knowing how to solve equations. So now, let's do some practice with our team. You can do it. So solving equations are your friends, and remember, you can do it.